Hey guys, it's Wile, and today, since a couple people were asking for it, got a deck profile for my Fire King deck, because a lot of people don't play Fire Kings, so, and just, there's not really that many Fire King deck lists out there, so I figured I would share mine for people that want it, and then you guys can see what I got going on otherwise, and also, it's just, I'm still working on the deck, so seeking advice wherever it can go would be cool too, but, yeah, I guess I can kind of get into it. I've been testing well with the deck so far. I went to locals yesterday with a couple friends, and I did well with the deck. I only lost to Mermails because it was fucking stupid. But otherwise, this deck tests fine. So I don't know. We'll just get into it. But 3 Barong and 2 Garunics for the Fire Kings. Well, the Fire King monsters. Like, I mean, you guys can look up what they do, but it's like, you know, this is your searcher for your Fire King spells, mainly, and then use the spells to get this thing out to pop the field. You only run 2 of these, because it is absolutely dead in hand. You don't want to draw these, but, you know, you want an extra one in case one dies, so 2 is a perfect number for these. You still draw into them, but you have things that can, ditch them, but it'd be better if we had Yaksha, but that's a different subject for later. But it's still good. It's just that you need to play it right, but that's why you have other things to support in case you can't get Garunics out or something, which is my next thing, which is run 2 Gorilla and 2 Bear, because the Fire King engine or Fire Fist engine works really well in this deck. I think 2/2 is perfect for the deck because you have the 3 Barongs, so I mean you can get out a decent amount of Beast Warriors, so you don't really need too much more, and you still want to focus on Fire Kings in the end, so I mean these are just there for support for the most part. Can easily open up with one, and then it's like get the other one and either pick and choose from Tenki, and you just got a lot of options with these, and they really add a lot of consistency to the deck. Like, a lot of people play the Hazy Flame version, but Hazy Flames are just way too inconsistent, so I like this variant. It's good, but I think 2/2 is perfect. A lot of people also maybe do like 3 of one and maybe not run the other, but I think running both is good because you have options, so, and just more monsters to run more Fire Fist stuff to make the deck even better. And then rounding up the monster lineup is 2 Fire Dogs, mainly just so you have extra ways to get Barong out just in case, and it's a 1900 beater, so I mean it's okay. It sucks that you can't boost it with anything that's normally Fire Fist, but it helps for things and stuff with reasons, so I don't know. Also, people like to do Flame Veil Magician and stuff, but I didn't really like it that much, so, because I want to focus more on the Kings and getting the Fire Fist engine really working, but this still helps to get up Barongs if you really need it, so I like it, but it's just, eh. Yeah, it's cool, but I have 11 monsters, and then, let's see, I have 19 spells. The deck is a 41 card deck. This is a 1 edition I made in the trap lineup, but anyway, spells. 3 Onslaught, 3 Circle, because you need 3 of each. You need to draw these as quick as possible. If you open with these, it makes the deck bearable to play second. So, I mean, this card is way too good, but obviously it can get dead eventually. And then Circle, so good. You can go push for games so much with this card, and just, you know, like, it's just good. You need 3 of each, because it just works. I mean, you can, like, side out these game 2 or 3 if you really need to, but, or just side out like 1 if you really need to, but generally you want to have 3/3 because it's way too goddamn good. But if you had to take out 1, it would be Onslaught, just because it can be dead because you have to rely on your opponent having a monster, and then you have to rely on having no monsters, but it's still good, still want it. Next I got 3 Tenki, 2 Tensu. Since I'm running the Barongs and the Fire Fists, it's like, it makes sense to run 3 Tenkis. The Tensus, same kind of thing. It's like, it's easy to get out a bunch of shit, so, and I usually am able to draw at least one, like, half the time, well, more than half the time, I'm able to at least draw 1 monster, and then maybe if I can get a Tenki and then a Tensu, I can just get more field presence, so, but because of my luck, I usually open up with these way too early, so, I mean, that's just me, but in general situations, you'll get these more, so these aren't as dead, but they're still good. It's just that maybe you can cut it down to 1, but I like it at 2, even though my luck sucks. I mean, that's really the only reason that they annoy me, but Tensus are still good, and Tenkis, it's just, yeah. And then we got triple Lance, and they're super Lances because I'm cool. But yeah, Lances, way too good in this deck. Way too good. I mean, Lance is just way too good in this format, but in this deck particularly, you know, you save your Garunix from getting killed by a Bottomless or a Prison and just other shit, and it's just, you need 3. You absolutely need 3 if you're going to play this deck. So, yeah, there's that. Then 2 MSTs, because you need some form of field destruction besides Gorilla, so, I mean, 2 is good. You don't really want to clog your shit too much, because, I mean, you still have Gorilla to get rid of shit, so you don't really need too many MSTs, but you can just decide the 3rd one. Then the Trinity of stuff, Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, because standard. But on to the traps. I got 11 traps. I got 2 Torrential, because too good with Barong. You know, destroy the field, get a search off him, grab an Onslaught, and then just wait out a little bit. So, Torrential's too good, just in general, but especially in this deck, because you can even pop your own Garunix and then just go from there. It's like, since you're running Fire Kings, it's like, they're okay with being destroyed. So, next, 2 Wing Blast, 2 ditch Garunixes, and just fuck with your opponent. You can run a Geki Breaks, but I like the disruption that Wing Blast gives, so yeah, it's nice. But yeah, it's really the only way to ditch Garunix if you have it in hand, so yeah, you kind of need it. That or a Geki Break. But Call the Haunted, because Fire Kings. I mean, that's really it, because it's like, oh, hey, you're going to go heavy or MST, okay, I'll chain, call, and then, alright, my guy dies, bring it back next turn or get a search, so it's just, it works really well. So yeah, and then 2 Bottomless, because you need some other form of destruction, so Bottomless is really nice, because, yeah, I don't need to explain it. But then I got 1 Tensin, because I have enough targets for it, and I run the Tiger King, so it's like, I can still search it out and whatever, but it's a nice niche thing. It's like, it'll get you by in a pinch, and it works, but this is my last minute addition to the deck. I like it, but you only need it at 1, so I don't know, whatever. And then I got Solemn Starlight. Don't need to explain either of those. They are way too good and way too standard in the deck. I don't run Warning just because really space, and you don't really need it as much as you could, but if you can find the space, go for it. Anyways, I'm going to go extra deck. Stardust, because Starlight. Dweller, because it's standard. You need it. 2 Tiger Kings, because I have the space, so I want to do it. And often I can at least get 1 out, and then more often than not, I can get 2 out and just do fun little things. I mean, it's like, you don't necessarily need to, but 2 is a good number, because you have enough guys for it, so you might as well, right? Diamond Dire. I don't like this thing, but you need it. It's too, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Marigeist, just because I have space. Like, this has a lot of space because it's all level 4s, and I don't run the Synchro Engine, but it's like, I don't know, I never use it, but I have the space, so in case I need it, I can. Cowboy, way too goddamn good. There's a reason why this is going up so much, but Cowboy is way too good right now, so you'd be stupid not to run it. Heliopolis, never used it, but I have space, so if I randomly get 2 Garunixes out and I need to do something, I can do that, but otherwise don't need it. Maestroke, standard. Shockmaster, destroys the lives. It's good, way too good. Utopia, standard, but I never use it. Black Ship, everyone wants it, standard. I don't like it too much, but you still need it. It's still good, but it's like, could be better. Pappy, standard. Roach, for reasons and stuff, it's kind of standard. And then Violent Sigma, I never brought it out ever, but it's just there because I have space. But if I really need it, I can. But, you know, generally, I don't. But it's like, I have a lot of space in this extra deck, if you couldn't tell. But, I mean, if anyone has better suggestions for me to do, go right ahead, because I don't have shit right now. But, you know, it works for what it is. Anyways, we'll go to the side deck now. 2 Veilers. Need it for this format, because it's good. 2 Snowmen. This was originally going to be Imperial Iron Walls, but I don't have any. So, they're Snowmen right now. But once I get Imperial Iron Walls, these are going to go to Imperial Iron Walls. But Snowmen is still good. It's just that space, really. I don't know. I might be able to work in space for them, but it's like, I don't really need them that much, so whatever. Thunder Kings, because they're standard. 3rd MST, because 3rd MST is nice, because you need it for macro and shit, and just back row is really important to get rid of. 2 Compulse, I never use this thing just because mainly I rely on Wing Blast because it's like, Wing Blast is good. It causes more disruption than this, but it's like I never use it, and it's like I might change it to D-Prisons, I'm thinking, but I'm not really sure yet. I'll figure it out later, but for now it's like I never use these, but it's like, or I mean, like something else maybe for Mermails, because yeah, but for now just 2 Dust Tornadoes because I need the removal, 2 Goes in Matches because it's, yeah, you kind of need it because it does stuff, then 2 Mind Crushes because there's so much searching in this format, so it's good. It helps a lot, so yeah, it's nice, but I don't really have much in this side deck for Mermails just because they're really, it's like if I run Soul Drains that fucks with my engine, even though it's like, it fucks with my engine way too much to really warrant it, so yeah, but otherwise I would gladly run Soul Drain, but it's just, yeah. But yeah, that is my Fire King deck, so you know, it's a fun, good deck. So you know, if you want to run something quote unquote a little bit different, it's fun and good. So give it a try. But yeah, that'll be it for this. So hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah. Recommend sub and later, guys.